Okay, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Lutfia. My student number is 23130077. So I made this video to complete the final semester assignment for the grammar course, and I should find a short video, and I find a short video from YouTube, and I will identify and explain grammatical types here in the video. The video will be play after this, so let's check it out the video first.
It's no use, Joe.
Please
Joe, we've
don't.
got to have it out.
No,
I have loved you ever since I've known you, Joe. I couldn't help it. And I tried to show and you wouldn't let me, which is fine.
No.
But I must make you here now and give me an answer because I cannot go on like this any
Please,
longer. I
please
gave up
don't.
billiards. I gave up everything you didn't like. I'm happy I did. It's fine. And I waited and I never complained because I figured you'd love me, Joe.
Okay, after I watched that video, here are some the grammatical types that I will look for in the text. So that video is from Little Woman, that was released on 2018. I will analyze about the sentence, I have loved you ever since I've known you, Joe.
Have it out.
No,
I have
hey.
loved you ever since I've known you, Joe.
The tenses of the sentence are the simple past tense. Ever since indicated a long duration of love. Emphasis on you shows the focus on loving Joe. Next is sentence, I couldn't help it and I tried to show you and you wouldn't let me. So the tenses is simple past tense. Couldn't help it, tried to show, wouldn't let me.
Joe, I couldn't help it. And I tried to show and you wouldn't let me.
Could not help it, express the helplessness. Tried to show indicates attempts to express love, and wouldn't let me indicate rejection by Joe. And the next sentence, I must make you here now and give me an answer because I cannot go on like this any longer.
But I must make you here now and give me an answer because I cannot go on like this any longer.
Please.
The tenses is simple present tense. Must make, give, and cannot go on. Must make, show, must make, show determinations to get an answer, and giving me an answer is a direct command. Cannot go on like this any longer, expresses frustrations and desperation. Fifth sentences, I gave you failure. I gave up failure. I gave up everything you don't like. I'm happy I did. It's fine. And I waited and I never complained because I know you. I figure you'd love me, Joe.
I
Please
gave up
don't.
billiards. I gave up everything you didn't like. I'm happy I did. It's fine. And I waited and I never complained because I figured you'd love me, Joe.
The tenses is simple past tense and gave up, waited, complained, gave up, show sacrifices made for Joe. I'm happy indicates acceptance. I waited, show patience. I never complained, show loyalty atau kesetiaan. I figured you'd love me, show hope. Overall, this text reveals strong emotions, frustrations, and a desire for a clear answer from Joe. The use of different aspects and moods help convey these various emotions. The use of informal features adds a sense of urgency and intimacy. So, for the sentences 1 and sentences 5, I only have at least simple past tense, simple present tense, that's all. Simple present tense and simple past. Setelah tugas tadi dan ada tugas kedua yaitu about Find 3 sentences, include 1 adjective clause, and second is noun clause and adverb clause from the novels that I have read. So this is the novel Read Without Prejudice, Do Without Doubt. So in that book, I will tell you about adjective clause, noun clause, and adverb clause appeared on the novel. So as you see in this book, I will first discuss about the reason why Muslim teenagers nowadays, especially those who live in urban area, include not to practice Islam rituals such as salat, fasting, and so forth. Jadi pada kalimat nowadays, especially those who live in urban area, maksudnya yaitu di situ disebut sebagai noun clause. Noun clause-nya yang mana? Yaitu yang who. Kenapa who? Karena a noun clause is a clause that functions as a noun in a sentence. This clause can act as a subject, direct object, indirect object, or complement of the sentence. Noun clause often begin with conjunctions such as that, whether, if, what, who, whom, whose, which, where, when, why, and how. Nah, di contoh tersebut ada kalimat who live in urban area. I'm sorry. Jadi di situ who-nya itu merujuk kepada Muslim tersebut yang tinggal dalam atau pada area urban. Seperti itu. Okay, next. Yes. Look, this book is basically serving as a medium of discussions about what has been written in the Quran, which has already existed since the 7th century. So this is called adjective clause, where the word which, because an adjective clause is a clause that functions to provide additional description or information about noun or pronoun in the sentence. Adjective clauses are usually introduced by relative pronouns such as who, whom, whose, which, that, or relative adverbs such as when, where, and why. So, di adjective clause itu adalah klausa yang berfungsi untuk memberikan keterangan atau sifat tambahan pada sebuah kata benda atau kata ganti dalam kalimat. Adjective clause biasanya diawali oleh kata penghubung seperti who, whom, whose, which, that, atau kata keterangan seperti when, where, why. Di situ menerangkan untuk keterangan waktu, yaitu sudah ada sejak 7 abad. Apa yang 7 abadnya itu? Yaitu the book atau buku ini, this book. Jadi keterangan waktu 7 abad itu merujuk kepada kata benda this book. Next. Okay, next look at paragraf paling bawah, yaitu secondly, if we do practice religious activities, we don't do it just because we only have to. The sentence we don't do it just because we only have to, it's called adverb clause, because an adverb clause is a clause that functions as an adverb in a sentence. This clause provides additional information about the time, place, reason, purpose, conditions, or manner of the action occurring in the main sentence. Adverb clauses are usually introduced by subordinating conjunctions such as when, because, if, although, since, while, and etc. Jadi, adverb clause adalah klausa yang berfungsi sebagai keterangan dalam sebuah kalimat. Klausa ini memberikan informasi tambahan tentang waktu, tempat, sebab, tujuan, kondisi, atau cara dari aksi yang terjadi di kalimat utama. Nah, adverb clause biasanya diawali oleh kata penghubung seperti when, because, if, although, since, while, dan lain-lain. Di contoh tersebut ada kata penghubung because.
yang mana because itu menjadi sebuah adverb atau sebuah keterangan atau informasi tambahan terkait tentang sebab mana yaitu jadi because di situ merupakan sebab dari if we don't do practice religious activities, we don't do it just because we have to.
Maybe that's all for me.